Hey y'all, it's Karen. I'm working on making a pizza. And I'm using store-bought frozen bread dough. Now, I'm rolling it out on my board here. I'm getting it started. But in my sheet pan here, I've got a 1/4-inch sheet pan. I smeared it with some olive oil. And then I dusted it lightly with some cornmeal. And what that's going to do, it's going to help keep that dough from sticking. So I want to get this rolled out, and then we're going to move it over there and start building this pizza. And this is going to be our dinner tonight. I've made pizza before. You guys have seen me make it with my grandson Parker and his good buddy Caleb using hoagie buns. And they're so good. That of all that I've made so far, we haven't tried this yet. This is new and y'all are making it with me. But so far, that has been our favorite way to do pizza. Now, you see how that dough wants to keep going back in? I'm going to let it rest here for just a minute so it can sit and get happy with its surroundings. It has been in that loaf shape for so long that that's what it wants to keep doing. So let me move that. Now my oven is heated to 450. I'm sorry, 400, not 450. It just takes it a couple of minutes sitting there. I have pre-cooked some breakfast sausage. That's all I had. If you have Italian sausage, that would be delicious. Any of it, whatever your favorite fixings are. If you like a veggie pizza, I do, then by all means make it a veggie pizza. Ham and pineapple. I like ham and pineapple. I'm not too picky when it comes to my pizza. So I think that's about as good as I'm gonna get that. Now, what I want to do, so it'll be easier to build, and I won't have to worry about moving it, I am going to go ahead and put this in my pan. Some of it's going to hang over, and that's okay. That's what we're wanting at this point. Okay? Because see how I've got that in the pan, and I'm just going to let it fall in there. I'm not stretching it. Look at that. And the oil is helping it stay in place too. So use your favorite pasta sauce, pizza sauce. You can make your own. Y'all know me, I like to do what's easy. I was a working mom for so many years. I learned I had to take a lot of shortcuts. And y'all know me, I didn't want that big chunk of tomato in there. Okay, so I've got my tomato sauce, my pasta sauce on my dough. In fact, I think I might want just a little bit more. You ever done that? Change your mind and decide to go back and add something or take something out? That's the beauty of cooking. If you don't like something, change it. Most of my recipes, I've had people say, well, I don't like so-and-so and so-and-so. And that's great. That's wonderful. We don't all like the same things. But my recipes, most of them are easily adapted to your likings. Leave out something you don't want. Add something you do. And make it your own. Okay, so I've got some grated parmesan, and I'm going to sprinkle a little bit on this pasta sauce. I love parmesan. It's kind of salty and nutty. And then I'm going to take some of this sausage And I'm just going to scatter it. Use as much or as little as you want. And if you don't want it, don't use it. Look there. That's what we like. I'm going to call this an all meat. This is going to be a meat lovers. And I bought a package of pepperoni. Just a small pack. And this is one sleeve. Come with two of these. So this is one sleeve. We might use it all. Let's see. Do you like pepperoni? Tell me, what do you like on your pizza? We like most anything. Now, I'm going to tell you, if I had some mushrooms, I'd probably put some on here. If I had some peppers, I might put some peppers on it. I'm not a big fan when it comes to bell peppers on my pizza. I like them, but they have their place. And if I had some Canadian bacon, I would put that on there. I looked for it, but I could not find any. Okay, now I've got some onion. And I'm just going to scatter some onions. I had a small onion, and I cut it in half. And then I cut it into half moons. And I broke it apart, the layers apart. So put as much, as little, or not at all. I like onions on my pizza. Looky there. Is there anything else we want on here? I think I've got no, I don't. The most important, mozzarella cheese. You can't have a pizza without mozzarella now, can you? And if this is not enough, I've got another bag. Because this was just a little partial bag I had left over. There we go. We're going to use a little bit of this. Store-bought, you can use fresh grated. It's up to you. Like I said, that's the beauty of my recipes. Make them yours. Look here. That is going to be so good. I just hope you can see the inside of that. Looky there. Now, I'm going to take this dough that we left hanging over, and I'm going to stretch it across the top. Bring it out to the sides. Bring it to the end. And we're just going to push it down. And we're going to take our fork and see if we can get in there and crimp a little bit. You know how you do a pie crust? Or if you're making fried pies, hand pies, you know what I'm talking about. And I'm sure many of you have made them. And you just crimp it. And we're going to try, what we're trying to do is make these edges stay together. But if they don't, you know, it's no big deal. Looky there. That's a big pizza. Now, if we have too much, you know what? We'll have leftovers. We're going to make two. And I think I'll freeze one of them. And I am just going to take a little olive oil and just smear it across the top. You can do the same thing with an egg wash, an egg white, a whole egg. Or if you have a little cream, you know how you do with biscuits. Just smear it across the top. Butter. Y'all know how much I love my butter. You don't want it heavy. We're just enough to make it party. Now, I'm going to take just a very, very light coating, dusting of cornmeal and put it across the top. Because what I'm wanting, I'm hoping, is that's going to give it a little crunch. Y'all making this with me, so we're going to see. And then I'm going to sprinkle just a light sprinkle of Parmesan cheese across this top crust. I think this is going to be so good. Okay, guys, y'all give me a few minutes. My oven is preheated to 400. This has got to bake 15-20 minutes. We'll probably start it at 15 and see if we need to go to 20. And if we do, we'll go to 20. So y'all give me a few minutes and I will get this baked off and I'll come back and show you what it looks like, okay? Stay with me. I have taken the pizza out of the oven and I've let it sit here and cool for just a few minutes. So I wanted all the sauce and everything to kind of settle down so we can, oh yes, this is nice and done on the bottom. Let's slip it out and onto this board. See how it come right out? Now, looky here. I'm ready to try some. How about you? So, how do we want to cut this? You can cut it in half and have a big one, cut it in fourths, but I think I'm going to cut it a little bit smaller. Let's see. Ooh. Y'all, you've got to see this. Let me get it on this plate. And I want to hold this up for you so you can see it's warm. See the inside? Looky there. I don't know if you can see the steam coming out, but it is hot. Now you can pick this up and eat it, or you can use a fork. I'm not. I heated some marinara sauce, some more of the sauce, and I put it in a little bowl. So if you want to dip it, Pop Jones likes to dip his sometimes. So let's try this out. Guys, that is delicious. It's got everything that we like on a pizza, and see, I can put my hands on it. I'm holding it. I don't have sauce. I don't have to fold it, and I can eat it just like this. I hope you try making this pizza, and if you do, please let me know. And let me know what you put on your pizza. You may use the same things, you may not. If you want one thing, you might want more. Tell me how you do yours. But I hope you'll try it and please let me know. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I look forward to seeing you again in my kitchen. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, hit that little notification bell so you'll know when we put out our next video. See you soon, everybody.